He was walking home like any other night when the headlights appeared behind him, bright, sudden, and unnerving. The car slowed, blocking his path. He froze. A black man was stopped for nothing more than existing in the wrong place at the wrong time. The officer approached, stern and unyielding, and his heart sank. He had seen this before, so many friends, so many strangers subjected to the same humiliating gaze. But tonight something was different. What would happen when power, identity, and prejudice collided? Watch until the end to see how one man turned fear into a shocking revelation. Wait a second. Tell us where you're watching from in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more powerful stories like this. It was an ordinary Tuesday evening. Marcus Ellis, a lifelong resident of the city, had just left a community meeting focused on youth programs. He had worked tirelessly for years, climbing from a local council member to the mayor himself, though tonight he was walking home in a simple hoodie and jeans. The streets were quiet, familiar. He passed the corner coffee shop, waved to a neighbor, and thought about dinner. Nothing unusual, nothing threatening, but the city had changed. Tension lingered in the air, subtle yet constant. A few blocks from his apartment, a car slowed unnervingly. Two uniformed officers stepped out, glaring, hands near their belts. Marcus's stomach sank. He had seen this scenario countless times, but never as the one in power, never as the one who could change the story in an instant. Would they recognize him, or would fear override reason? The officers approached silently, the night suddenly heavy. Marcus raised his hand slightly, showing he meant no harm. But they didn't speak, just watched, a standoff of suspicion. Every step he took seemed measured, careful, as if walking on invisible landmines. The street was empty, save for the distant hum of traffic, yet the world felt constricted, tense, and judgmental. One officer finally spoke, voice flat. "Evening. Where are you headed?" Marcus replied calmly, mentioning his apartment. The questions escalated. Why was he walking alone? Why was he out so late? The interrogation felt absurd, a surreal repetition of stories he had heard for years. Yet now he was in the spotlight, his identity unseen, reduced to skin color. His mind raced. He could comply, stay calm, avoid escalation, or reveal himself, risk the officer's shock, maybe even anger. The city's power structures were designed to intimidate, to assert control over bodies that looked like his. He noticed the hand on the officer's radio, a subtle signal. Something in the air shifted. Marcus inhaled deeply, realizing this moment could either shatter him or shatter the narrative itself. Then he spoke, clear and unwavering. "I'm the mayor of this city." The words hung in the air like thunder. The officers froze, eyes widening. The arrogance of assumption collided with reality. Marcus saw the recognition flash, the sudden recalibration of power in their stance. What was a casual harassment attempt for one man became a confrontation with authority for another. The tension was electric, palpable, almost unbearable. Marcus's heart pounded, not from fear, but from the raw intensity of injustice reversing. The world seemed to tilt. For a brief, breathtaking moment, silence held dominion over fear, over prejudice, over expectation. Then slowly the officers stepped back, uneasy, caught in their own misjudgment. Marcus continued his walk home, but he was not untouched. The fear of what could have happened, the humiliation of being misjudged, and the stark realization of systemic bias weighed heavily on him. Yet the encounter also illuminated a truth. Power alone doesn't erase prejudice, it only exposes it. His story became more than a personal victory. It was a mirror to the city and to countless others who endure such encounters daily. The incident lingered in conversations, in social media, and in hearts, a testament to how easily assumptions take hold, and how courage can confront them. The question remained, haunting and urgent. How many others walk these streets unseen, unheard, or judged before a word is spoken? Share your thoughts. Where are you watching from, and what would you do in his place? Take care.